Well, good morning, everyone out there in Facebook and YouTube land. William Stuart here of USA Darts, alongside me, Mr. Nick Dichiria, live, back and better than ever here at the WAMO State Dart Tournament here in La Crosse, Wisconsin. This is a level 24, a Division 24 matchup that we're seeing here this morning in La Crosse. We got Joe DeMeyer taking on Misty Meyer. How about that?
Yeah, Meyer and DeMeyer.
Meyer and DeMeyer. So today we'll be seeing a lot of those newer players, a lot of those players that are maybe grinding here at the lower divisions, but continue to love the game and strive for perfection. So you're going to see maybe some off darts. You're going to see maybe some, you know, not what we're used to with the 150s and stuff, but that's quite all right. We're giving these guys a chance to be on the stream. And especially this is set up, you have to bring these individuals into two different sessions or else it's just not going to work.
Exactly the case here. I mean, you're talking 128 people per division. That's the size of the brackets. There was a handful of buys in each one. But, I mean, 128 people times 25, that's the level of players that we have in here. And you're going to notice when we're covering some of these different division matches, the strategy and the approach to certain situations will be different because they're going to account for the fact that they don't expect to hit every single time.
Yes, indeed. And this is a 301 matchup. We wanted to mention that as well because, hey, a little bit quicker brackets here. And how many players do we have in this bracket alone? 128?
Yeah, they're all 128 sub brackets. That was game 3, by the way. So Misty Meyer will take that one.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. That was game 3. So Division 7 through 25 is going to be 301, and then it's going to be Divisions 3 through 6. That is going to be 501 single out, and then Master out for Divisions 1 and 2.
Yeah, really looking forward to today's coverage. I mean, we've got 128 players in a bracket. That is interesting. As Misty will advance into the top 32.
And into the money.
Yep, which is money. And that's $50 if she does end up losing that matchup. But we'll have to see. Let's go ahead and take a look at our board view here and see if we've got anything in our surrounding areas as far as matches. We just kind of hopped in and got underway here. We figured we'd crank the stream on and let you guys take a peek. Oh, wow, look at that. Nothing really going on. But we will take a look at this board, 227. We'll see if we can get some names for these individuals here. We'll zoom in on this so you can at least see some, actually I'll just zoom in on there for you real quick. It's Holly, maybe we'll get it, There we go. Hannah, K-O-E-N, and Holly Klutz, I believe it is. We'll just get that information for you as far as divisions and whatnot.
Yeah, so that's going to be Division 24 matchup. Holly Klutz versus Hannah Coing.
Okay, sweet. So we'll kind of keep an eye on our streaming boards. We're doing a couple things in the background as far as creating a couple promo things for us. So Nick's hard at work at that one. And then we'll kick it on over as soon as we get a streaming match here. But we're looking forward to some action today. What do you say?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Remember, guys, it's going to be morning and then evening split for this, so you're not missing out on any action because we're going to start off with our middle levels today, and then in this evening we're going to get to that high-level, high-octane stuff that you're used to seeing.
Yeah, exactly. So for the bill, it's all singles 01 today. This evening, I think the action starts at 4 p.m. for those upper levels. I imagine we'll stream till about 10 or 11, depending on how quickly the back bracket runs. But when you're talking 01, probably going to go pretty big.
Yeah, exactly.
Kyle Shaw saying, I thought Iowa State was big with 140 boards. Dang, Wisconsin is double. Yeah, just to give you a quick view, folks, that is the arena. And there's still two other portions, or two other halls that they have boards in. And I think there's like 100 plus in one. And then in this North Hall, there's probably about 60, 70 maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
I mean, there's 3 rooms, lots of boards. It's so big that people are asking for directions. You know, it's like you go to the theme park and you expect to have a little map that says you are here. That's what you're going to need for an event like this.
There you go. Well, we'll keep an eye on this match here on 227. We're going to go out there and step up to the tournament director and make sure we've got a match coming our way. Thanks for joining us, folks. William Stuart here, Nick Dichiria. USA Darts coverage of WAMO continues in just a moment's time. shirt. Just make all this noise. You're doing good. No,
Oh,
you're doing
okay.
good, brother. You're doing
Our
good.
mics are off now.
Yeah, you're good. We didn't even hear it anyways.
Yeah, you were good.
Thank you.
Yeah, sick. All right, I'm gonna put on noise canceling and try to knock this out fast.
Okay. Alrighty, so just so you folks at home know, Will Vollmer is currently running the tournament on this side, so good for us because he's a text away. So, yeah, we'll have more action coming on board 231, 232 here in just a second. He said, I'm assigning some now. I said, great. Keep them rolling, and we'll keep on going. So they are aware that we need some more people on this board over here, so more action on our full streaming boards here in just a moment's time. Wanted to give you a quick update as we enjoy a couple matches here as the over-the-shoulder look, but just as a reminder, hey, man, this is incredible. Just magnificent. And, hey, I mean, we could take a peek at some other boards, too. I mean, this is not necessarily – we're not constricted to one area, so, hey, how about we just take a look at this match over here. It's going on in progress on 139. What do we got over here? Possible checkout. Boom! Winner, chicken dinner for Mason. Oh, wait, you want the board over there across the hall? Oh, yeah, we got you there, too. Oh, let's just go over here and check out this one. Board 134. It was these lovely ladies over here. That's a player 1, player 2, so that's actually not a match. That's just a having fun matchup. But this one is, as Carissa steps up, needing 80. Yeah, leaves herself 15, not bad, not bad. Just take a peek right here. See if Steven can take out this 96 here real quick before we hop back on over to the North Hall. We just figured this is a fun little angle that we've brought you here with the arena view. We figured it'd be fun to flash to every once in a while and then also take a quick zoom in on all these other ones. So here we go, 15 for the win. Bada bing, bada boom. Carissa with the win. And you can see her shake the hand and walk away. And folks, just look at that. That's just magnificent. Can't complain one bit. Heading back on over to our board view. Looks like we got two lovely ladies about to get underway on board 230. And it looks like 231's about to have a board as well. So we'll head on over to our player board. We'll do some change-ups, and we will get underway. I love Ricky Bobby in the background there. Oh, my goodness, folks. Can we beat that? Can you beat that? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's Cheeseland, folks. It's Cheeseland. He's looking around like, are these guys talking about me? And then he vanishes. Come on, you got to stay there for at least a minute, my man. See if he zooms on back on over, as that's going to be definitely going to be one for the day. We'll just put it up there. It's the cheese head of the day here. Ricky Bobby. Yeah! Oh, that was fantastic. We couldn't resist it. We couldn't resist it. We'll get our player cam on ready and hop on over to that board real quick because they are underway on board 231. All right, this is Angie Hyde and Hillary Hem? Or Heem? Wonder that pronunciation. That's quite all right, though, as we look up what division this is in. This is going to be level 4. No, 24, sorry. And this is a top 32 matchup. So winner will advance to take on Jeannie Meeks in the next round. So, oh, let me turn that down. I was trying to do that one. Just a reminder, this is a 3-0-1 best of 3 matchup here. So open in, open out. We got some requests for 230. We unfortunately don't have that on our streaming board, and we're always going to take priority on a full streaming board rather than an over-the-shoulder shot. So it's definitely important to get that full board coverage. It's kind of hard to see that board screen on the over-the-shoulder, but it does work for a little extra action. 51-51 here would have been my look. Does leave 70. Angie with 54 in hand. $217's got to lay it right on top. Got a lot of bed to work with, and she chose the wrong bed. It's 51 for a bust. Unfortunate for Angie. Hillary. One for trip 20. Okay. She went for it, leaving herself 55. Jim saying, thank you guys for streaming. How do you like lacrosse so far? Man, lacrosse is gorgeous. We haven't really done much. We went to the North Country Steak Buffet with Hilger and watched him devour some food. Quick Trip is definitely a top-level gas station for both me and for Nick. We're ranting and raving about Quick Trip. I'm used to QT, which is a great gas station, but Quick Star and Quick Trip just kind of one up it seems. We haven't gone out on town yet. I heard downtown's pretty crazy. We need to do that. Pickerman's sandwich shop's pretty good. We did enjoy that one, so I will say lacrosse is so far so good. I got to tell you, though, I would, if it wasn't for those winners you guys have up here, I'd definitely choose to live up here. But I'll pass on all that snow. Angie leaves herself 28, but Hillary at 55. And this is the nitty-gritty parts of these matches, of these lower divisions. There we go, 55 check for Hillary. Is getting to that checkout. Yeah, you can hammer away and get down there, but it's actually producing those darts. Even though it's an open out, it's avoiding those trebles that make it a bust. So that's what we're going to see here. Hillary does take that first leg. Okay. Good song choice in the arena, I'm guessing. I will say we've had some good songs coming on in the jukebox so far. Boy, 2 bulls would be nice here. Not going to happen, but still a nice 73 score. Plain saying winners aren't bad. You just have to get used to them. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'll stick to my twice-a-year snow that we get in Wichita, Kansas, and be good. And it's not even that bad. Fortnite Icon tuning in from Wales. We'll actually be in your neck of the woods sooner rather than later, Fortnite. What town are you in Wales is the question, because we'll be kind of, I don't know, I think it's Cardiff we'll be in. And a few other towns. So looking forward to making our trip to the UK for the match play. Angie sitting on 94, looking to get a leg on the board. If she can, we'll be tied up 1-1. Oh my Lord. Are those a bunch of donuts that I'm about to jack from this gentleman here in just a second? Looks like some goodies coming in through the door. We have another event going on, I guess, in the upper hall. So that just shows you how big the Crosse Center is here in Wisconsin. They have not only a state dart tournament, but another event upstairs that's going to include about 400 to 500 people. So it's pretty big. It's a pretty big event center. Fortnite icons is Presengine. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I think that is. I think I've seen that town actually on the map. So I'll have to do some investigating and see how close we'll be to you, Fortnite. How about this? Leaving single one. Hillary. Oh no. Bust. As that would have been for the match and to advance into the top 24. And Angie does get it. 1-1 scoreline here is. We'll go ahead and diddle up and get ready for the next go. He said, oh dear. So I definitely butchered that name. People in the chat letting us know, yeah, the hotels are a little bit pricey this weekend. I guess there's a big graduation as well as numerous events. So, yeah, they've kind of bumped the prices up on it. So there's numerous people. Like, camping is a big thing up here. So a lot of players, even at the Dells, were electing to go campsite instead of hotel. I may be investing in a pull behind myself just to make it easier on the tournament and myself. Cost-wise, we'll see. Nick hard at work in the background on some promos. I'll be doing some work as well here in just a minute, but we figured we'd at least hop on here, give you a little loving. Bright and early this morning. It's bright and early. It's 11:30. Who am I kidding? We got a little extra Z's this morning. Feeling good. GR Red saying this is painful to watch. Well, buddy, this is your lower levels. They have so many players in this state dart tournament. They have to do 2 different sessions. 280 boards, two different sessions. Bill, do you know how many players there are here this weekend? 8,000. Holy mackerel. I thought it was like 5,000. Right around 8,000 players here this weekend. So they'd have to have dang near 400 boards to make anything happen all at one time, and maybe 500, but the way they make this happen is pretty cool nonetheless. So 1 event per day, split in half. I know those upper levels like it because they don't come in till like 4 p.m. They can enjoy their day, go play golf or whatnot. These lower levels like it because they can go out on the town afterwards and enjoy themselves. Go for some LOD action. That's crazy. Maybe me and Nick will do that sometime this week. A little LOD. Oh, wait, you don't have darts, Nick. Never mind.
I'll buy a set.
He said I'll buy, yeah, booyahdarts.com. There you go. Buy a set of Hilger darts, bar lips. So Mr. Vollmer letting us know he's added all the divisions to our boards here, so we should just get an influx of whenever a match is ready, it's going to be here no matter the division. So really looking forward to that. Yeah, no, JR. I'm GR. I think you are a little spoiled there, being in that Florida area like Nick. You got the likes of Paula and Meredith McGee and Chrissy Grimmel. You've got so many talented ladies, but not only that, you got talented males. You've got Kenny Doyle. You've got Nick Selepic. You've got Brian Dennis, Jesse Gore, all those individuals. As we see Hillary take out the leg there to win this 2-1 and advance into the top 24 to take on Jenny Meeks. So that'll be a good match to keep an eye on. Doesn't look like we've got one on our other streaming board as we take a look here. 231, 232 if you're following along on CompuSport. You can kind of keep an eye on those boards and see what's coming our way. But, folks, more action coming your way in just a second. Just to give you a look and a reminder at our streaming schedule this weekend. We'll be live till about 4 p.m. today, maybe a little bit sooner, and then we'll cut the stream, refresh at 5 p.m., and come back for some singles 01 action from your upper levels this evening. So that's our day of coverage here for singles 01. Tomorrow is doubles 01, and as you can see, we come in at 12 p.m., probably stop about 4 or 5, and come in back at 6. So these are about 4 to 5 hour blocks that we have started here from our start times. And Saturday, of course, is open team events, which is always fun. Lots of players will be in attendance for that one. And then Sunday is your finals of the team event. So that'll be continuous coverage from 10 a.m. till probably about 4 o'clock, I would imagine. 4 or 5 is when we'll be done with Sunday's stream. But just to give you a glance about what is coming your way. All righty, folks, here we go. More action coming your way in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. USA Darts coverage of WAMO continues in a moment's time. Alrighty, everybody. This is a Division 23 top 4 matchup. Katie McGrew taking on, let's see here, Brunner, I believe it was. Yeah, Katie McGrew taking on Gabby Brunner on board 205. Yep, board 205. So this is a top 4 Division 23 matchup here on board 205. Does look like we'll have a match coming our way here in just a moment's time on 231 as these gentlemen take a couple warm-ups. We'll kick it on over there in just a moment's time as soon as that one starts up. Alrighty, folks, had to do a little research here. This is a top 48 match. Ken Van Gompel taking on Tim Thiessen. Let's see where Ken's from. He's from Amusement Devices in Minneshaw. And then Tim is from Fond du Lac and Mid-State Amusement Games LLC. This is a Division 20 matchup. So we wanted to go ahead and mention that as we're going to do a couple things in the background real quick. We'll be back with full commentary in just a moment's time. But we figured we at least keep you going with some action. So we'll put a ticker up here, and we'll be back in just a moment's time, folks. Thanks for joining us for WAMO 2023. Alrighty, everybody. It looks like we've got a Division 23 match here. Top 24, $60 on the line here. Winner advances into this top 16 for 80. It's Tina Whiting taking on Kelly Dunbar. This is, of course, Kelly throwing now here. So we figured we'd give you a glance at the over-the-shoulder look. We don't have anything on our streaming boards currently, but we are working on that one. So hopefully we'll get something pressed on over here in a second. You can enjoy some full streaming coverage. But in the meantime, this is a good alternative so we can at least check in a match and keep you guys entertained. So Division 23, Kelly Dunbar of Amusement Devices, Inc. in New London, Wisconsin, and Tina Whiting of Big Bend, Wisconsin, American Entertainment SVZ. Or SVC, sorry. Alrighty, update, folks. Bill's got a couple matches coming our way on board 231 and 232. We should start seeing individuals head on over here in just a second to start warming up on those boards. So we'll be getting some more streamed action your way in just a moment's time. Right now, this is Miss Douglas. Take a zoom in on here so we can see and focus up. What is that? Angela Douglas taking on Brian Jonas? A Jonas brother taking the stage here on board 212. We'll get the division for you on this one and let you know. But yeah, like I said, we'll have another match coming your way in just a second. Division 23, top 24 here. Winner will advance into the $80 spot. And let me just go ahead and see who they could potentially play. Carolyn Weber is sitting in that top 16 spot. So winner will advance to play her. quick update. You can hear it in the background. We're not missing anything. That is either Tony or Ben warming up there on the board, as we're going to get two matches. We're going to get Ben Leffel versus Tony Rollins on 232. That's a Division 18 winner's side. And then we got on 231, Mike Podester taking on Taylor Peck. And that's going to be a Division 17 winner side. So I believe we got top 4 on the winner side on Division 18 and Division 17 coming our way as these individuals head to the boards and start warming up. So should have that match for you as soon as these guys are ready to rock and roll. We appreciate you hanging in there as we kind of had a lapse in our stream. So it's going to happen from time to time, especially when you got, I guess, this many shooters involved. Is kind of get out of hand, but here we go. Looks like we got our individuals stepping up. We'll hop on over there as soon as we're ready. And here we go. More action from WAMO as we get our streaming boards up and ready. How about that big hat trick there from Ben? This is a Division 18 matchup here as Ben Leffel takes on Tony Rollins in the top 4 on the winner's side. William Stuart here alongside me is Mr. Nick Dichiria. He's hard at work in the background on some video content for you all to enjoy here in just a little bit. So we figured we might as well hop on over to this board and give you some action as Ben takes that one with authority. He threw a 30 there in Division 18. My word. We'll turn on our board sound here so we can get a little thud thud and some musical theatrics here. But this should be a good one. And then we're going to have another matchup as one of our individuals is warming up. There's our other individual for 231. So should be a good day of action here. Tony sitting on 90 now. He's having a great leg here as well. As it looks like lovely kiddo and missus are tuning in. Hey, Bryson. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're enjoying your new bicycle. He's learning how to ride his little Strider. How about trip 13? Instead, it's a single 13, so 26 remaining here for Tony. Been kind of thinking about things. He's not going to have a checkout here at 201, but he can sure whittle this down, make it interesting. But remember, this is open out, so just two fat 13s will be fine, as I apparently get a little verbal garbage or text garbage from my son here, who just some little language, whatever he said. At least he's tuning in. I love it. Well, single 13, that'll do, Tony. That'll do. 1-1 here in this top 4 matchup on the winner's side in Division 18. You can see they're having a conversation. Who's getting the diddle? Who's getting the throw first? It'll be Ben to throw first in this one. Once again, folks, we do appreciate you joining us for our morning coverage or our morning session here at WAMO. This is your lower level or lower division. So what is our cutoff this morning? Do you know, Nick? Is it 15, 16? Oh. I guess I have the device to look it up, and I'm just like sitting here asking you, which is really dumb. Sorry about that, buddy. Let me go ahead and avoid these tabs. Teams, singles. Yes, so the cutoff is Division 15. So 15 and above will be tonight at 4 p.m. 16 and below is your cutoff for the upper levels. And I think 24 is our lowest level here. 25. 25 is our lowest division here this morning. So it's just the sheer magnitude of players they have here. Rumor has it over 8,000 players here, which is insane. I would have guessed 5,000 plus, but I mean, wow. Ron Thompson saying, "What's up, Will? How's it going, Ron?" Yes, Nick is here joining me. He's working on some stuff in the background, so he'll be joining us here in a little while. Been setting himself up in nice position. That's the advantage of the start here, but we'll see. Cat saying 8,000. That's more than Vegas a week or two ago. How about they had 3,491 to be exact? So double and then some, which is just crazy. But we did have people that said we said 256 boards at NDA. Apparently there was close to 300, but maybe I was thinking of the year previous. So a little bit more boards, but that was from 3 manufacturers. This is just one manufacturer, Arachnid, and they're bringing 280 boards here, which is just crazy. Well, there's Ben taking that leg, advancing into the king seat match, where he will either play... Oh, no. Oh, no. Who's getting a call here? Don't know how to shut that off, as that is Nick's computer, so we'll just let it run in the meantime. But Ben will play either Tom Siegel or Cody Johnson. It looks like it's going to be Cody Johnson, as that match has already happened. So there we go, folks. We're going to head on over to board number 231, as it looks like we have another match underway already. We'll flip our cameras on over to there. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. A little bit better here. We'll adjust our board sounds. Alexander, here with a question. He says, very new to darts. Quick question. Is it common to aim at bulls instead of treble 20 for open in, open out 01? Well, that's the difference here. This is not a steel tip board. It's a soft tip board, which is apparent. I'm not like throwing that at you in that way. This is just a fat bull non-split format. So what you see is that whole bull is registering as 50. Which that target's pretty big, so people elect to go for the 50 segment instead of going for the triple segment, which is a little bit harder to hit. So 50 points, they'll take that instead of the 10-point advantage going for trip 20, because most of the time you're going to hit it once or twice, where rather you can go to the bull and hit it 3 times for 150. So that's where you see that come into play. That is a common question for some of our European audience who tunes in for us frequently now. So that is the reason why your phone or your deal was ringing too. Okay. No, you just know. I just didn't know if you saw that or not. Mike sitting on 64. Tommy Gunn says, great stream, tuning in from Ohio. Wisconsin looks like a big community, massive darts community. It's like the whole state plays. I mean, it is insane the amount of support these vendors get from all these players. Sitting on 35, not going to have a checkout opportunity now. We will take a gander here. I love this view, so I can't help but just throw it out there for you folks. Just that's the arena, folks, and this is a different hall that we are in right now. Taylor takes that leg there. And we didn't catch the first leg. I think this is going to be a 1-1 score line here, as it looks like we're diddling up. So Mike will throw first here in this one. Ron asking for streaming Bull Shooter. They actually have their own people stream their events, but you never know. Maybe in the future we can work out a deal with Bull Shooter and stream their events. We're working on some stuff in the background with individuals to broaden the horizons for us here at USA Darts and possibly other games as well. We'll just keep it at that. You never know. Streaming has definitely become a big thing, whether it's cornhole, billiards, darts, or whatnot. You never know. So you could be streaming more down the road. Heather saying, come to AZ. Hopefully we can make that happen in the near future. We want to check all the states off of our map. I've got quite a few little tacks on my wall now, or on my cork board at home, where we've been and where we're going. Always love to add more. So she's saying AZ Open. The tough thing about Arizona Open is we are jam-packed in the month of January and February. It's going to be pretty tough unless we can kind of make that broaden in the horizons work for us to double down on a weekend. But here in the near future, you never know. Thomas asking if we'll be broadcasting Tom versus Ben. We already actually did. We just concluded that match. Ben actually advancing into the next round. So if you're on our YouTube page, YouTube does have the advantage if you can go back in time. You don't have to necessarily watch the live feed. So go back about 5-10 minutes. You should be able to find it. So Taylor's sitting on 88, but this is a checkout opportunity for Mike. 170. You got to go for it, bud. Trip 20, bullseye. And he goes for the bull first. I mean, that's not harmful. You can go bull, trip 20. Guess worry about that bigger segment first. No problem. Taylor not happy with that one, leaving 47, so Mike could potentially steal this away if you can consider it a steal. Sorry about that, Thomas. That was my mistake. Yeah, I have no idea if we're going to get that match or not, honestly. I'm assuming they will let some matches play out on the loser side before that king seat match happens. So my apologies for that when I quickly read your statement and just saw the Ben Leffel, and I just assumed Tony on the front end, so my apologies there. Mike, look at that big roar there as he's able to take it out and advance into the next round. So, yeah, Tony is waiting on still a couple matches. They're in the top 16 on one half of the bracket. So I would assume that Cody match, no, it got called already. That is crazy that match got called. That means that king seat's going to be waiting for a little bit. But that's on board 54, so they actually had to go from this streaming board all the way back to the South Hall for their next match. So unfortunately, that's not going to be one that we have any camera angles on. So we do apologize for that one, Thomas. But we're just trying to get some matches over here is what we're trying to do because, man, let's be honest. Lulls are never good for us. We want to keep it going. So we'll see if we got another one coming your way, folks. Hang tight. We'll be right back with more from WAMO 2023 in our morning session. We'll be right back. Alrighty, here we go. King seat match. I guess you could say queen seat match for these wonderful ladies. As Division 20 here. This is Jessie Elman and Katie Moneth, as I could just look on the screen instead of looking on this dang deal, but that's quite all right. Jessie's stepping in now. Katie is from Fred Amusing Games. Deerbrook, Wisconsin is where she's from. For Jessie, let's see where she is out of. She is Schmidt's Amusement, and just says Wisconsin for her, so I'm going to have to just say Wisconsin because I'm tired of guessing, and I know you all are tired of hearing it. So 134, the lead for Katie. Let's see what she can do here. I swear Nick did not fall into the restroom or fall into the homeless life here. Or he is hanging out. No, you're good. You're good. You don't have to do anything. You're working on a promo.
Listen, I've been doing my Steve Hilger impression all day long.
Steve
One
Hilger.
time I take a nap and all. No, I'm just kidding. I'm right back here. I'm not far, ladies and gentlemen. I assure you.
Yeah, just wanted to at least let you all know we haven't lost Nick. He's still around. He's in the background working on some things. So, how about that awesome promo we got from WAMO? He couldn't help but put the cheese slice in there. You can just see that dart tip from Katie as it in screen. Look at that. She really holds it up. She points that point towards the sky. Look at the support. Some wonderful ladies back there supporting these two. Great to see. I really want to get a male-female breakdown if I could this weekend. That would be something to mention, I think, as Jessie pulls off that first leg. Yeah, and you can see some nods of approval. Maybe some teammates. You can see Jessie runs on energy. You can see her back there swaying back and forth. There's little pressure-filled darts here. Alrighty. Apologies for that one. Having a combo with the group that's headed upstairs for another event today, as that's just how big this lacrosse center is. As it looks like we got some massive support here for Katie and Jessie. I'm digging this. Look at the ladies in the background. Look at Katie right now. She's shaking out her hands. Jessie was swaying back and forth. It doesn't matter if it's level 1, Division 28. We got Division 20 here, and it's meaningful darts here for these ladies wanting to pull off a win. A big old dub. Well, not quite. They'll be in the queen seat, but they're guaranteed a first or second place finish. They're already guaranteed at least third, which is pretty good little check. Let's actually take a look at that one, what they're playing for here, because your first place Second place is, so it's $300 for first, $250 for second. And if I can work copy sport, 200 for third. So a pretty good little chunk here. And this is, we're cruising along, folks. There's no denying that. It is nearly 1 o'clock local time, and this is your queen seat match. Look at that, double 18. My word, that was a great shot from Katie. They'll flip a coin for the diddle. So tied up 1-1 here. What a big check that was for Katie. Oh, and that was dang near perfect. That look in the center of that double bull there. Instead, it's a pop out, so she'll have to rethrow. And she does it again right in the heart of that double bed. And look at, we got a couple waves here. They're not going to like me after this one, I guarantee you, because when you're waving, chances are I'm going to zoom in on you. So you've been warned, and there was your warning. You better get up and move now because whoopsies. Hello, you better wave now because you're on candid camera. Smile. Back on over to the match here as we got Katie and Jesse. Katie to lead us off. Kevin Schmidt saying La Crosse Center is where our vendor tournament is held every year. Well, what a place to hold a tournament, maybe even a concert. I'm sure there's a couple that have gone this route. It's a pretty nice little venue. And little is an understatement there. It's pretty big. Katie, you can see just taking a big, deep breath there before getting back underway here. Katie says, ooh, on that one is she unfortunately has 2 rounds that weren't the best go. Let's be honest about that, only grabbing 50 points. And Jesse's off to the races. Look at her go. Big 150 there. Oh, hi, Nick. How's it going?
Hey, sometimes I talk about darts too, as that was a huge, huge moment there for Jesse, especially in this last leg decider to come alive at a moment like that. You can see Katie gives a big, deep breath because she knows she has to leave it out. And look at that. She's going to answer right back. You can see everyone standing at attention after that first dart. Right on the line, depending on the fallout here, can still leave it out. Not going to do so, though. So Jesse, after that hat trick, can she keep up that momentum as she's really running here? Just taking a moment to recompose here. And now she's just going to be able to set herself up, but she knows she's going to get at least 3 clean darts on the next go-around here. Let's see what she does here and sees if she leaves a bull finish. No, she's going to go right for the bull and then let the fallout dictate. And there we go. 48 is a great setup there for Jesse Elman.
Yeah, especially with Katie back on 191. You can see there, always walks there, takes a big deep breath, settles in. See what she can produce here.
Hey, I mean, say what you will, but these ladies are showing real grit and focus right now. Because, I mean, to get this, to guarantee your spot in the final, I mean, it doesn't get much more serious than this.
Exactly, exactly.
Jesse with 48. Oh, just barely high on it. Now 24 can break it down, trying to go inside on that double. Kind of got away from her, but 13's not a bad spot to be in. So that 13 on that last dart is fine for open out, especially when you're talking about these different levels where you're working your accuracy still, because the 4 or 6, as long as you don't trip, is perfectly fine fallout. So that's a good way to set yourself up and get yourself in the right region there. He's just going to keep checking away, because here's the one thing, and why you see such big roars and celebrations is because of how intense and how high octane these are, because opportunities will be handed back and forth, and when you finally get to capitalize it, it's just a rush of emotion.
Seven needed for Jesse, and it's a 19. This is where these lower levels kind of have that strugglesome mindset. The pressure kicks in, maybe a stray dart into the big number or even into the triple, and then unfortunately you're bust. And this is where Katie can take advantage if she can hit this here. 17-20 for bull, or 19's fine. She can go 18 bull now. Or bull. Either one.
You see a lot of them will take the bull first because they don't have the trust
the
that they're going to
open
hit
out.
it as automatically.
Yeah.
So they would rather play around what the fallout dictates, and then if they hit the bull, then okay, they know exactly what to shoot for.
And it's a little bit harder for me and you because we're not going to lie. Me and you would probably be top 5 levels here.
Yeah.
Divisions. So, we don't have that mentality of, it's easy for us to go 18 bull, you know what I'm saying, and just be done with it, rather than the bull and then try to hit something, just in case. But bull needed for Katie to win the queen seat.
To come from behind after that hat trick from Jesse. And that's a great fallout there for her. She's just going to work her way over to that 16 segment. Not really a bust zone. And look at that. She hits it. Look at that celebration right there.
Oh, my goodness. You can see Jesse's right there. Look at her go.
Oh, my. That's what it's about, folks. That is what it's about.
Look at this. I'm so glad if we got this on replay. Look at this. Look at her go. That is great. And look at the support in the background. That is amazing. And look at just look at this. How often do you see this? Look how much support they have, and most of them are all ladies just hanging out, enjoying themselves, watching these two go at it. So great stuff indeed. Congrats to Katie. She'll be guaranteed a first or second finish. Jesse guaranteed at least a third. So congrats to those ladies, as we will move on with more darts here in just a second's time. Don't go anywhere, folks. Will Stuart, Nick Dichiria will be back with more action here momentarily as we recover from that excitement.
Yeah, that was exciting indeed.
just look at it again, folks. Why don't we?
Yeah. I mean, this is just raw emotion. This is raw celebration. This is what darts is about.
Love it. Love it. Good stuff indeed. All righty, folks. Hang tight. We'll be back with more in just a second's time. She has no idea at all until she realizes that we just zoomed in on her. Well, I would zoom in on some of these matches, but it looks like these are all just warm-up matches. Nothing really panning out. So we're going to go up and check with the tournament crew and see what we got coming our way, if anything at all. It may all be moving to the South Hall to allow these new players to come in and really get going on some practice. But, man, this is ending really quickly. They're moving along, cruising along, let's be honest. So let me go up, chat with the tournament directors. We'll be right back with more action here from WAMO 2023. We appreciate you joining us. word from the tournament crew, it looks like we're going to be getting the rest of Division 17, those matches on over here. So we're going to get top 8 through to the finals, so we have an ending point for you folks for this stream. This thing is cruising, though. It's 120, and I didn't think we'd be to this point until about 3 o'clock, so let's or 4 o'clock. So, yeah, we should see the rest of Division 17 come on over. That's what we're going to have on our streaming boards next. So we'll have numerous matches going that way. So here we go. More action coming your way here in just a second for WAMO 2023.
You set my soul on fire. Baby, you set my soul on You set my soul on fire. Baby, you set my soul on
Alrighty, folks. Well, I hope you didn't go far as we're bringing some more of that Division 17 coverage here. So this is going to be Jeremy Ewing versus Jesslyn Stalker here for this matchup. Now, this is to get in to that next stage of the bracket here, that 5th, 6th position, as it is getting to the very end here. And this is where the pressure really starts to mount. You're going to increase that prize pool every step of the way with each win here. And again, that Division 17 is still going to be that 301 open and open out fat bull format. But of course, I am Nick Dichiria, joined by none other than Will Stuart here, bringing a coverage of WAMO 2023. Jeremy there with a great last dart on that bull to leave himself in outrange. Puts a little pressure here from Jesslyn to really have to bring that down. And that's exactly what she's going to be trying to do, and that bull will help a lot. She should just stay right on there. Any fallout's going to be pretty good, and then she hits the bull, it's even better. 65, although a little frustrating, not a bad leave per se. From that one, you can go for that bull to single 15 range, so that way that 15 area, there's no real busting chance at all. You can see Jeremy there kind of getting a little bit of an outline, but not able to execute there, unfortunately. So Jesslyn was 65. She did go for the 15 first, and then she went for that 13. So she was going for that setup shot, and one hole shy there on that trip 19. So just continuing to work away. Jeremy now with the opportunity at 105. 92 still viable, but needs it's open out. So yep, there you go. Bull for trip 14. He's taking a moment here, recomposing. He's going to get one clean dart at this before Jesslyn gets a shoot at 38. Oh, and that was a good attempt at it, but just outside. Does stay within that segment, though, to leave himself at 28, so puts a lot of pressure back over to her. You can see they're both having a laugh about it, like, oh, this is a close one right here. And look at that first dart for Miss Stalker there, winning one up here in this best-of-3 format. Let us know who you're cheering for in chat, what's going on, and if you know any fun facts or details about these players, as we're always excited to learn a little bit more about who we're talking about here. So Jeremy to start us off for leg number 2. And I just realized here, I think we got the wrong sounds going on this deal, so give me one quick second. There we go. Now we can hear what's going on a little bit better, huh? So that would be a better setup there. As this is neck and neck to start us off here for leg number 2. Let's see. Jeremy here had a lot of close wires, and he was literally millimeters away from connecting. I mean, he did have one clean dart for the out, and we're seeing right now that he's trying to get that dialed in. I mean, if you're in a 128-person bracket and you're at a top 8 match, you're having a good day. I mean, that's just simply the case because that's a stacked and highly contested field. Oh, but look at this. Look at that hat trick from Jesslyn Stalker there. Great shots. You can see some respect from Jeremy there, but that's going to be huge because it gets her in prime position to go up 2 straight here. But Jeremy's not going to buckle kindly as he is right behind. But the favorite here for Stalker. Almost got the ball in the last start there, but 88 still gets her within that range. So Jeremy on the other end here is going to try to apply pressure right back. Going to start at that bull. And then from there, he could actually go for the trip, but he elects to go for the bull there. You can see she kind of gave a look in the background, knowing that he could have gone trip 20 to trip 18. But he likes to stay at the bull there and just kind of continue to bring it down, which you'll see a lot of players kind of do in these levels here. It's about knowing where your dart's going to hit and having that confidence. But look at this. She hits it there. Oh, my goodness. An 88 out for Jesslyn to win that one 2 straight, as that was a great job there. As we're going to take a look over here at our other board that we got going on right now. So this is going to be David versus Kenny here. Game number 1. I believe this is also going to be a Division 17 match. This is going to be on the other end of the bracket here. .34. Oh, and a good look at it, but not going to connect. Yeah, so this is actually to get into the top 4 here, Kenny versus David. So that will be into a good position in the bracket as you're, again, that pressure of knowing that the hardware's around the corner, knowing that those big titles are just moments away. And you have to realize that these are big wins for these guys and for anybody. I don't care what level you're in. A win's a win, and hardware's hardware. It's going up on the wall or going on the mantle. And David there takes leg number 1. Kenny to start us off here for leg number 2. You can see his hand just barely clips that board camera, so he brings that, he looks like a tall fellow, but also just brings that dart real high up with his follow through, and you can kind of see right at the precipice of it. You can see Kenny chugging away. One more of those would be nice. Oh, and he even does a double take. He's like, is that not in? Is that not in? That was a great shot there. Oh, is it in? It is in. Yeah, look at that. Hat trick there for Kenny. Great stuff going on here. So David, a little bit of pressure on his back now, needs to try to get within that out range. You just always want to be within striking distance. It doesn't matter if it's a big out, if it's monumental, if it's small. It's about letting your opponent know, hey, I can win this right now too. And that's exactly what these guys are going to be trying to do, is just constantly taking the pressure off themselves and putting it onto the other. And look at that. Good follow through from Kenny there. And he has a great throw. The only thing that he does that will add some inconsistency to his throw is that slight twist of the body, right? So when you twist your body like that, it doesn't always leave your arm in the same position. But that being said, he just went from hat trick to low ton there.
Okay. I was just coming back here panicking. Nick doing his job.
For once, I can do my job. So 167 does leave an out for David, but Kenny right now is catching some fire. Single 16 needed, single 16 found. He even gave himself a little, let's go. So now it's going to be 1-all. Here's the thing. When you're hitting in 301, it's blink and you miss it. A little bit outside on the bowl there, but again, he's quick. When he's up to the line, he's like, all right, it's time to go. He has that like rapid fire Ricky Evans, that Danny Lobby type, let's get up and go type approach. So David is going to take his time here. And that's a great dart there to get the start. And getting the start is ever so crucial in something like this. That is phenomenal stuff here. So now we're going on to our next leg. We'll let Greengrass in chat say nice. Assuming you're cheering for Kenny there. Here we go. David's going to start us off. After that excellent diddle, if he can follow it up and replicate with a good opening round here, it's going to maybe throw Kenny off his game after throwing a great second leg. And you can see right there, David's feeling a little bit of that pressure. You have to be careful when you're doing that. It's one thing to feel it. Everyone's going to feel pressure. I don't care if you're Leonard Gates, Garrett Rakowski, you're Kenny Greengrass. I don't care who you are, what you're doing. If you're playing darts, the one thing you don't want to do is give your opponent too much information, right? So showing your frustration kind of almost lays out your hand and says, hey, I'm not feeling 100% confident in my game right now. If I see someone come back from the board after throwing and their shoulders are dropped, their head's down, I take that body language and I use that as motivation personally. So that's the one piece of advice I'll always give is take that moment to really just focus on your outwards composure there. Focus on how you're coming off and just try to use the proper body language saying, I'm confident and I'm sure that this is going to work out.
As you can see over there, Taylor and Miss Stalker are getting ready on that board. Thank you. It's just getting irritating. There you go. Alrighty, all good.
Yeah, well, this is a riveting one. Kenny in that last leg there throwing a hat trick into a low ton into outs. So, I mean, this is a tie-breaking leg right now. David just trying to get himself within range, but Kenny's just throwing some fire at the moment.
See what David can do here. This is a 5th-6th matchup. Is the other matchup a 5th-6? Can you check on that one for me? Miss Stalker and Taylor. No. Yes, it is. We just haven't updated. Yep, there we go. So 2 5th-6 matches here in Division 17. So it does look like we will try to round out our coverage this evening with this Division 17. And what a hit there. A low ton. 117 to leave 51.
Yeah, exactly. I had a chance to go after that first start, too, and you can see Kenny's a quick thrower. He just goes up there, and he's a gunslinger at the line.
Definitely so. So we'll just take a quick peek here at our player cam. Let's see. What a throw Miss Stalker has there. Is it Jeslyn?
Yeah, Jeslyn.
Okay, Jeslyn. Didn't know that first name, so I feel awkward just saying Miss Stalker because I feel like I'm doing something wrong there.
But Kenny Greengrass, 51. He's taking a big, deep breath, and now he's going to go right at it. Normally 17 for 32 would be your shot there.
I must say, Dason Alberts is going to get himself a set of those shorts anytime soon. I mean, dude, those are primo. I love them.
You can see the frustration there. So he went up for that 11 to try to take it out from there to leave himself 38 just because it was the quick math in his head. If you stayed at that 17, 3, 19 range, you actually leave yourself triple outs. That's why you kind of want to stay in those odd regions, especially if you're not super confident in your ability to knock a single at any point. Oh, this would be special, though. David finding the first one. Oh, my.
This could be huge.
Oh, this will be huge. If he finds it, this is a big tart.
Oh, man.
He gives a little laugh about it.
Could have been somebody.
You
know
can
how
see
that one goes.
Kenny's even laughing about it, too. He knows he got away with that. Oh.
Big 20 here.
Single
Now
two.
2. Oh, no. And that, do you almost think about going double in there, and then just if you go inside, you go inside, and
The problem is that double 10, you're going to risk falling that
fall
double
into
15.
double 15 as well. I mean, yeah, there's factors here. I mean, open out's not something that we play often, let's be honest, but look at that big shot there from David as he puts it away. Let's take a look at that replay there.
As
Double
he
15 needed.
looks to the heavens and says, thank you for that one.
Yes, indeed. That is exactly what I said.
Well, let's see. I think Jesselyn and Taylor are still going at it here.
Are they?
I think that might be the game 3. Yeah, they're diddling. That's game 3.
Alrighty.
They're going quick here, Will.
They are rolling, man.
They said-
This is just insane how quick we're rolling here.
They said, you guys want some matches? We'll give you some
Oh,
matches.
don't you worry.
But you better not blink.
Well, that's the thing. We said, hey, if you can, let's round out with one division. They said, oh, okay. Well, let's just put them over here. They're going to be all sitting around this area anyways as we continue on. So here we go. Jaslyn starting us off. And what a beautiful throw, man. Pretty nice. That follow through is very, very well. She does go to the shoulder instead of the eye, which we're seeing that quite often, but she's very, very, very firm with that follow through.
The more control you have at your follow through, the more consistent your darts are going to be. There's going to be a lot of factors that go in something like that, but just having that very nice elongated throw there really helps get you into that same region consistently, and that's why she's doing so well today.
Currently sitting at 224. Needs an added bull here. If she can put it in, and she does, leaving 142.
Taylor does find one of his own, though.
And that is a checkout opportunity. It is. Let's
It
be
is.
honest. Trip 20, trip 16.
Well, it's like we said, it's not even necessarily about hitting that checkout opportunity. It's about letting your opponent know, hey, I'm on one, so you better not be messing around.
Well, delicious food is being brought in beside us right now. And
Yeah, the other event is just teasing the commentators,
It
just
is
bringing by all this food. as
very
we're just over
harsh
here.
that they are doing this to us right now. Yeah, Taylor with the right idea, going for it. Ends up with a double 20 instead of that triple, but that's all right. Sits at 95. Going to take a big one from Jeslyn to hit this out. It's a 108 needed. There's so many routes for a 108 you can go.
Still alive with the bull, and that's a smart switch. She actually did go down to that 19, knowing that a single bull leaving 47 does not leave you anything. So that was a good switch on her part.
She says, she walks by. Taylor for 95 here.
Again, starting right at that bull there. Now 75, you can't go bull in the second turn.
Yeah, you got to go 51 here. 51-24. I think he went trip 15 or trip 5 there.
Trip 5. Maybe it was even that trip
He
20
could've
for
went
single
trip 5.
15.
Yeah, it could have been that. I'm
think
thinking, of course, there's steel tip because that's my game.
Now
Trip 18. Ooh.
She was going for that 74 there. 74 is the out I just hit against Hot Rob in between games there. Thank you, Hot Rob, for letting me use your darts.
Alrighty.
Taking a moment here. Now, the typical shot you would expect would be that 15 to double 16 transition. But again, you kind of want to stay, and I do like that. You stayed in the region where there's more odd numbers, giving yourself a better chance of leaving it out. So that was a smart play. If you're not super confident in hitting those big singles, especially under pressure, stay to a region of the board.
And you can see Jeslin's there saying, I thought you had that one. This is over.
Well, it's not over yet. Jeslyn, throw the trip 12 for fun. Does find the double 18.
What a shot. Jeslyn continues on as Taylor would bid adieu in that 6th spot. So we're going to have our 4th place matchup as it's going to be Jeslyn Stalker taking on our winner of our last match, which was David, right?
Yep, that is correct. That's going to be David
David B.
Bruskewicz.
Yep, David B. So we'll get that match here in a moment's time on our streaming boards. Don't go anywhere, folks. USA Darts continues on here. We'll be back in just a second.
WAMO.
Whammo!
Sorry for that jump scare, folks. I'm going to have to do something about that guy. He's been bothering us all week in that stream area. I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen again. So I do apologize there, as that was Will the Thrill Stewart. Well, we told you not to go far for a reason, everybody. This is going to be our 4th place match here for Division 17. So that's going to be Jesslyn versus David here to see who gets into that 3rd place match. And that's a really big deal, right? I mean, that cutoff to get into 3rd, to get that trophy, to do that big conquest is such a big one at that. So we're excited as David did win that diddle and is going to start us off here for this great setup here. As David played phenomenal. His scoring power has been impressive, but Jesslyn, on the other hand, was hitting some great outs. She's consistently hitting her double out and finding it with ease. So let's see what does better. David with the scoring, Jesslyn with the finishing. This is going to be a good deal right here. Will, what do you got to say?
I just couldn't resist hopping out there and scaring everybody in Facebook and YouTube land.
You jump scared us, so I switched the camera away. I said, no more jump scares from Will. That was too much.
I walked around the corner and said, why not? We'll have some fun with this one. So, hey, funny story. It's Jesslyn here. Jesslyn I met at Booyah Cup.
Okay.
This is the interaction with me and Jesslyn. She came from mixed triples. I walked up and was talking to Lavelle Sterling.
Okay.
I look at her and she goes, you got something on your shirt, and flicked me in the nose. And I said, oh man, that was rude. And she goes, oh crap. And I go, what? She goes, you're the commentator, aren't you? Got really scared. I'm so sorry. I was like, it's funny. I enjoyed it.
The character. It doesn't matter who you are. You're going to get flicked. That was awesome.
That was beautiful. Then I just walked out there and she was like, so I got a question for you. Are you the commentator? And I was like, yeah, what's up? And she goes, oh my God, I felt so embarrassed.
No, that's awesome.
No, it's funny. It's funny. But congrats to her. She went 0-2 last year, and now she's doing some damage here in this Division 17. They're playing for a plaque here. 1st through 3rd gets a plaque. She said, I want a plaque. We'll see if we can get there. So,
yeah, it's about earning hardware, as we always say. You want that hardware. It doesn't matter. Yes, money's great, acclaim's great, pride's great, but I want a physical trophy. I want to say, look at what I did, and that's exactly how they feel.
definitely. Hat trick for the win in this leg. Not going to happen here, but she can whittle this on down to a nice, handy 45. I'll tell you what, Jesslyn's a quality shot.
I'm going to be honest. She might be able to beat up on you right now, Will.
Don't you dare say that to me.
No, that was a great setup from there. Puts a lot of pressure on David now to match much of the same. He could go bull first and open out, and he is going to. Now he needs to switch to a trip. Let's see which trip he's going to approach. No, he stayed on the bull, and that 43 wouldn't have been a leave there. So it's actually going to potentially hurt him because Jesslyn, her scoring's been one thing, but her finishing is on another level right now. She's been able to hit those doubles consistently.
I wonder how she goes about this. Does she go 15, double 15? Of course she's going to go 15. Double.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Just fat 10, she gets it.
Her finishing's on point, and that shows. I mean, she is consistently doing what needs to get done.
Yeah, exactly. A good shot for her. 25 point. What was that, 25 average there?
Yeah.
I didn't get the point, but man. Good shot for her. Gets the leg on the board.
Yeah, and for people that are used to seeing that like total points per round averages like you'd see in steel, I mean that's a 75 right there.
Yeah.
And now obviously we are playing that fat bull format, but scoring that high in a 3-1 format means that you're taking it in 4 rounds. But David not messing around this time, hitting a low ton for himself to start off at 111. Look at this. They're both heating up. There's a reason they're doing so well. There's a reason this is top 4 in Division 17. So David's going to focus on the setup here. One bull would be really helpful, but at this point he should be safe to go, and that's a great last start. Look at that, another low ton, back-to-back for her. Down to 72, she's going to try to take those 2 straight, and David knows he needs to take his time with this out here. Can't take it out from this point. He's going to be stuck on the bulls, but that's kind of hanging, so it's going to be hard to get in. Yeah, he's kind of blocked out.
Jesslyn got an opportunity at 72.
She's on a 9 right now.
To win the match. Takes a deep breath, settles in. 13 for Bull.
Oh,
And she gets it.
Oh my goodness.
2-0 and a 33 average for her. Jeslyn said, I want a plaque. Girl, you getting one.
9
You
darts
getting
thrown,
one.
9 darts for the winner there in that second leg as she played aggressive, phenomenal, and great finishing there from Jeslyn.
She's going to hate me for zooming in on her, but who cares? Hey, just a reminder, head on over to bouyahdarts.com, get some dart supplies, and or if you're in the La Crosse area, just come on over to the North Hall. You can see Jeremy and the crew and get all your needs, whether it be L-Style, Shot, Q-Soul, Fit Flight, and so much more.
Yeah, great customer service guaranteed. Mustaches not guaranteed.
Yeah, I was about to say, ugly mustaches is the only guarantee that they have for you there at Booyah Darts. But hey, we're moving on with more matches here in just a moment's time. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. I hopped out and noticed this match was going on at 2:30. I figured we'd zoom in on it. Tammy Backhaus taking on Bridget Petrie, I believe is how you say those names. Division 24 matchup here, top 8. So I figured we'll just keep it right here for just a second before Jeslyn gets her opponent on over for that third place matchup. So hang tight. We'll have this one coming for you in just a second, folks, as we'll keep an eye on Tammy and Bridget in the meantime.
I
Here we go, third place match in Division 17. Jeslyn Stalker taking on Missy Matthews in this one. Mike P. Podester? Can't remember what it is. 'Cause that's not the right bracket. Whoopsies. Well, Mike is waiting in that king seat spot, so we'll see who ends up meeting him there. Is it going to be Missy or is it going to be Jeslyn, who's been playing well lately?
Pudester. Mike Pudester.
Pudester.
Alrighty, well, here we go. Like we said, this is going to be a good one. Jeslyn, again, proved in that last match, like we said, well, her finishing has been really good. She's not really messing too much about. And on top of that, she's really finding some good scoring at the moment. So she's really catching a good stride at the right point in the bracket.
Definitely so. She's already got herself a plaque guaranteed. So is Missy, but now it's wanting a little bit more.
Ooh, got underneath those darts. That's a hard to throw dart there, knowing that how crucial it is to leave an ounce. To be able to find that is shows the determination, not really like wavering off just because of a couple outline darts on the bowl. Oh, look at this from Jeslyn. Oh, she did that switch up to the trip 19 for trip 20. That was a great switch up there from Jeslyn. That was impressive stuff. Not going to be able to go for Missy now. All she can do is bring it down. And she will bring it down. Down to 56 there. Puts a lot of pressure here because Jeslyn has to take this 40. 40 is good because it's going to be one of those harder ones to bust, but it's a little bit more unforgiving. If you fall to the 1 or 5, it's a little rough. Look
That
at
was
that.
almost a rough one, too. You can see her go, oh!
She literally looked and said, I thought that was in the double. But again, showing Jeslyn's finishing has been there every single time. If you leave her with a 2-dart out, she will find it.
And that's the key. I think in these divisions here, if you can find some finishing, wow, oh wow, can things go your way. So off to a tear in this one. But Missy with a nice little 77 to open up here.
Yeah, Missy, of course, has to deal with that situation of you lost in the king seat match, and now you're trying to stay warm and stay motivated, knowing that you're going to have a tough opponent that's been warm and playing constantly coming back to you.
Yep, exactly. Just a big shout out to all you folks that have been joining us for our coverage this morning of WAMO 2023. It's been a great day here in La Crosse at the Crosse Center. Give us that like, give us that follow. If you have not, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have some more quality content coming your way this year. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, of course, if you're ever curious where we're going to go next, you can see in that little banner there, usadarts.live, where you can find out more information about our upcoming events, see our past events, buy our merch, and give us a little follow there to get updates about what's going on in North American darts. Neck and neck here, but Missy's still in control. If she can leave it out here, she'll be very keen to do.
Then again, what if she's got to find something here? And that's the factor right here. Jeslyn can take advantage and find a checkout opportunity, and then all of a sudden she's got the advantage.
Yeah, it starts to switch that narrative a little bit, huh?
She's got 6 darts from this number if she does it right. She's got to find a bowl.
Oh, this is a big one.
Yep, exactly. So
it isn't out.
It isn't out, but not as big of a number as she would hope. So Missy's still got an opportunity here to steal this one away. I feel she could do this in 6 darts here as well.
I think so as well. I mean, here's the thing, and let me ask you this, Will. So how much does Missy have to hit here for Jeslyn to say, you know what, I need to take a look at this 180 versus just bringing it down?
That's perfect. She needed 2 bowls there to put pressure on Jeslyn. She's already going to feel pressure because you got to hit a 180 here.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, here we go. Let's see if we can do this. Not going to happen here, but now just whittle it on down to a reasonable number. That's not going to do. So this is in favor of Missy now to tie this up 1-1 and force the decider.
And we'll see Missy Matthews looking like she means all business here at the moment. Finding that trip 17 over to the single 20 to do it in 2.
Great shot.
Dead center. That was a great dart there. And Missy Matthews, like I said, all business.
And that was a 21.50 PPD there. So good stuff from her.
Yeah, averaging about 64 points around there. That dart escaped from her, though. Missy is not happy with that diddle. So if Justin takes the time and really follows through with this one, she should be good, and she will be good to go first here in this last leg decider. Let us know who you're cheering for, who you got, and if you're enjoying some of this different coverages. This level 17 has been a competitive one today.
Yes, it really has been. I mean, we see some great matches in our morning session today. I mean, there's no denying that one, and I'm glad that we've kind of got we're seeing a flow here of this Division 17 to where we can come to a winner and we can crown one here. So loving that. Big last dart there. She's able to find the bull. But Missy with 2 bulls here adds a lot of pressure.
And we'll see Missy trying to calm down for that adrenaline from hitting that out. You can see she was really amped up from the last one, so just been trying to really just get some deep breaths in and focus up. So Jesslyn, if she can run away with this opportunity and get to that out, you know how she's been doing on them. Let's see what she does in this situation. That's a good marker for her. Oh, but it catches the other side. So no immediate danger yet, as Matthews can go up here and kind of catch right back up in this run. Big breath there.
Yeah, she needs one. Pressure-filled darts for Missy, and Jeslin's going to feel some relief here, I feel.
And Missy, definitely from the body language compared from the first leg to now, you can see the pressure is really mounting. That knowing that you're so close to the finals, knowing that you're so close to getting a big shot at a title, and on the opposite side, Jesslyn just doing work as per usual. We just watched 71 go for Missy. We might see it from Jesslyn here.
Yeah, you can tell that she's not feeling quite the best about this round, as it's a forgetful one indeed. But Jesslyn, sitting on 71, can advance into the finals with a win here. 15 for Bull.
Oh, she thought it was in, and it looked good, but 38 left. She still gets 6 darts potentially, depending on what Missy does here. Needs to leave herself something to shoot at. It will be an out, but not a pretty one. She might not even get a look here if it's up to Jesslyn.
So here we go. 2 19s for the win.
To find the finals.
That's quite all right. That's great. She does get it. Jesslyn Stalker will advance to the final. Missy Matthews will take 3rd in Division 17. Let's take a quick look at that replay. Shakes it off just a little bit and hits it with the last dart. Says, okay, into the finals we go.
Yeah, look at relief from her there. That's a great accomplishment. Like you said, 2 and out last year. Now all of a sudden fighting for the finals, as this is going to be a good one for us here to watch and conclude our morning coverage.
Indeed, indeed so. So hang on, folks. We'll be right back with some more action from the finals of Division 17. Mike P taking on Jesslyn in the next one. Well, without any more waiting, we've got our Division 17 finals here as Jeslyn Stalker takes on Mike
Puttister.
Puttister. Should be a good matchup here. We're ready for this one. Definitely have been anticipating it as we'll turn on our board sounds here and get underway. Mike is your current king seat holder, so we will have to be double dipped in order to lose this final. But the story right now is, does Jeslyn continue to play the way she's been playing?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Mike might be in the king seat, but Jeslyn's looking for her crown as she wants to become on top, and she's playing great to do so.
This is normally the factor here. Your king seat has been waiting a little bit. He's probably been waiting about an hour, I would imagine.
Yeah, right around that range.
Last match was called at 12:37, so yeah, a little bit closer to an hour and a half, 2 hours here, as that's when he started his match. So how much is even warming up in the background is the question.
Yeah, it's gonna be something that it's gonna be kind of tough for him, especially just because, again, Jeslyn's consistency on her finishes. Her scoring's been up and down, but her finishes are just so crucial and so consistent. Let's see if she can get into outrange here. That's right below that bowl, and she really wants it. You can see the frustration there. Mike's just trying to get himself in range as well, and that's a great last start there, 1-2-6. Let's see how he approaches 1-2-6 too, because that's one of those interesting ones where he could go bull first, or he could do that traditional route of going that 19 for 4 19s.
Pull up our scoreboard there, so we're able to keep track of games here. Need to use that a little bit more than we have been, but that's quite all right.
Yeah, we'll see what Mike does here. He did go for that bull route, but 108 can still go. He's going to stay on that bull, though, and bring it down. Yeah, I think he just realized he was like, oh, maybe I should have gone for the triple, but that's all right. If you're going to bring it down in range, that's more than okay in this situation. But it puts a lot of pressure on that 136.
Now we'll see what Jeslyn does here. She has hit that double 18, so 2 bulls for double 18.
Oh,
this would be glorious. Oh. Still leaves herself at 60. She waves it off, says, oh, no.
She won that single 18 to leave bull there, but that flyover to that double 4 is not bad to leave 60.
39 to look for Mike. And remember, single out here, so he can't just go 19.
Oh, he was
or
going for that
trip 13.
13.
Yep.
Single 20 for game number 1.
Oh, man. Just into the 5. Jeslyn to take the first leg. We'll see if she can do it here.
Yeah, she said, oh, man. Oh, man. Well, let's see if she can do it. That's not a bad miss.
Oh. That is, though. That is. That's the unfortunate thing about that 45. You fall into the 10, it's a no-go. She'll just have to line up a 16 if she gets the look. Instead, Mike can just hit a single 15 and win the leg, steal the leg, as he did not get the start.
Yeah, this would be a great break of throw here for him.
Well, he's happy he finished outside there, and he's not going to be happy with that one.
Yeah, I mean, the pressure's really going to mount. You know, if he gets that, then that puts him 1 leg away from the whole event here. Jeslyn, on the other hand, knows she has work to do, and is going to have to stay focused. And, oh, right on the wire, hugging it in. Jeslyn Stalker there to get leg number 1 here. Get her 1 step closer.
So Mike will get the start in this next leg.
It's going to take a moment here, just trying to recompose. You don't want to give that dip up, because then that pressure just becomes almost insurmountable to get over. He's kind of feeling it at this moment here. You can just read the body language there. He's a little just frustrated just because he doesn't feel like it's going consistent. It's one thing to not hit what you're aiming at. It's another thing to not feel comfortable at what you're shooting at. Jeslyn, on the other hand, reading the complete opposite. She has just been going to town here on those bulls. Mike rocking that nice Magic Wear jersey there with looks like some form of like a Reaper on there, striking fear into his opponents with that jersey.
Some interesting tunes being played in the background right now. You can hear some so soft sounds of some music in the background.
You know, I'll stop queuing stuff up on the jukebox. That's my bad.
No, there you go. There you go. Looking for a bull there to pull her down and not able to find it. 39 the lead for Miss Stalker. Mike. See if he can come up with a couple bulls. And we go from that song to just heavy metal, screamo, roar.
Yeah,
Oh
some
my goodness.
metalocalypse out there. Yeah, well, Mike does leave it out. 174 is a possible checkout there, but again, Jesselyn can really do some damage in this position. Take this 2 straight if she's able to bring this down here, and she is going to be able to bring it down.
Another bull would be nice. Not able to find it, but yeah, 124 does add the pressure on Mike here. This is a look, though, so it would be a very high look, but 174 is a check.
He opted to not go for it there and just focus on bringing down the score. And you're going to notice, especially with like a Division 17 match like this, getting to that 100 to 124 range is so crucial because it's when it starts to get forgiving. When you miss that first dart, you can still have an eligible out. So having that 124 range means that going at the bull first, there's so many things you can hit to still be on an out. And she did go for that trip 20 to trip 17 switch up there. So that was a smart switch. Unfortunately, did not connect.
75 is her leave. Mike for 148.
Mike there from 82 and sets himself up on 32 there. A great 1-16 there as Puttister tries to putt it in on his next go-round if he gets a shot.
Yeah, that was a handy shot indeed. 15 for Bull here.
Oh, no.
I don't know about the step back myself. I just go right at it, but we'll see if it helps her out here.
As she hits it, this will be huge.
No, not going to find it, and you can see it there. She's not happy about that one. Mike to take this leg. We'll go full board because it's 32. Eating a couple 16s will be fine.
Thinking it's time, one more.
And it's a bust. Unfortunate for Mike.
Yeah, from 46 here. Actually, what she should be doing is a 10-6 wire to set up here for either double top or double 18. Going 14 for double 16 is a big risk if you hit that 9 or 11. And that's why. That 6-10 wire there to count for the miss would have been great, but it doesn't matter because Jesselyn's going to hit it.
Yep, so that tie makes it a 2-0 score line here, which will mean they will head to a double dip scenario in this Division 17 finals. That's right, folks, Division 17. So that's just how big this state tournament is. They have to bring in 2 different sessions in order to make this event happen. So, hey, we're seeing some pretty good stuff here for Division 17. I'm not going to lie to you at all. So,
you know, some great checkouts, some high scoring, some smart darts. Jesselyn, honestly, with her finishing, has been so well at setting herself up and hitting quick transitions and counting for misses really well. As we got one more dip to go here, they're going to do a quick report, a little handshake, and they said, let's go right back at it.
And this is the best thing. I don't know if they moved him to 31.
I think they're moving one board over, I guess.
I can just tell them if they want to play on that one, they're good, but whatever. I guess they're headed to 31 as
we apologize for the long walk for them.
That's the advantage of the current situation here at WAMO. They moved from paper brackets to CompuSport, and it's all CompuSport. So these players don't have to go return a slip, get a new one. All they have to do, folks, is put it in on CompuSport and say, hey, who won, and go from there. So definitely we're seeing the bracket go a lot quicker because of that, I feel. So here we go. We're taking a look at the diddle in our double dip matchup.
Yeah, great one there from Mike. But oh, look at that. She got the double in there. You can see she gives a little smile and a laugh saying, I didn't expect that to happen.
Cheeky. Cheeky.
That is cheeky. Look at this is it. This is the last part of the match here. Best of 3 one more time.
Well, we'll go ahead and change our score line here. Make sure we're still 0-0 as we pop that one live and go back at it. We appreciate you folks joining us here on USA Darts coverage of WAMO 2023. Reminder, we'll be back at 5 p.m. this evening for the upper levels. So we'll see your Division I, your Steve Hilgers, your Garrett Rakowskis, your Fred Polancos, those individuals. We'll see them later on this evening. So this is just a taste of what we'll be getting here from Wisconsin.
You made up all those names. I don't know any of those people.
Who knows who Steve Hilger is? I heard he just likes to sleep, but
Andy saying checking in from Arkansas. Well, welcome in. Welcome in.
yeah, you better watch that. You better watch that, brother. Arkansas, he might kill you. It's Arkansas down there, my buddy.
Oh, so you know that one, but not Illinois?
Hey, listen. There may be a reasoning I do that just because, just to get you guys going. Jeremy called me on my way up here and said, "Where you at?" And I said, "Des Moines," just to mess with him.
Oh, wow. You're really just asking for trouble over there, huh?
Indeed. Here we go. Jeslyn with not the best go-arounds here to start us off, but Mike looking to take advantage.
Did you see her? She didn't hit a good turn there. She walked back, grabbed her beer, and she said, "Cheers," and then just went right for it there. So you can tell she's all in high spirits at the moment. You can see the big smile on the face, just having a good time with the opportunity here.
They got some Shania Twain in the background, and I tell you what, folks, Will could kick a door down right now in excitement for this one.
62 there. Keeps Jesslyn on the straight and narrow, but Mike can just pressure right back. Again, they're looking for about one bull around here. Anything extra is going to be that big bonus. And one bull here would leave him at 180. Not going to do so, so Jesslyn will potentially have the first one on a setup. See Shane Harris saying hat tricks all day, because that's how actually on the back of Jesslyn's jersey there. Hat tricks with an X.
Oh, what do we got there? What is she holding up? What sign was she holding up there?
Oh, no.
We didn't have the zoom feature
We got
available
caught
there.
lacking.
We caught slacking, so. You see, Jesslyn definitely a right side of the Aki shooter. She did mention to us that our tape line was messing with her because we have some lines that we do have to run out there, so we run them in the middle of the board. And she said, "Yeah, I'm stepping on those lines." Well, you better move your stance over. No, I'm just kidding.
Just kidding. Yeah. Unfortunately, can't do everything wireless.
Exactly.
166 is no go there for Puttiser. So, Jesslyn again with that opportunity.
Now we did see. Yeah, Mike played. No, it wasn't Missy. It was Taylor. We saw Mike play Taylor, who took 6th place on our match. And you could see there was some excitement when he hit them game-winning shots. I wonder if we can just see a little excitement here from Mike, get him going in this one, as he's kind of struggled to get going, I feel.
There we go. Someone asked in chat earlier what his hat is actually the Cannibal Corpse hat, which is a metal band.
Oh,
Fun fact.
okay. Hey,
Oh, look at this,
kudos,
though.
kudos to you figuring that one out, because I would have never known.
Yeah, Cannibal Corpse, I happen to know that one. It's one of the, I don't listen to metal that much, but I happen to recognize that one. 170. She's getting out her fishing pole. Oh, no bites today, though. As Mike's just sitting pretty on 47. If I was Mike, I would almost consider shooting that 719 region of the board here instead of the 15. But that 2 for trip 15. Not going to go now because he went high and we're going into that 10 there. So at 35 can only set up from here. That 317 wire would be that region that you're kind of looking for. Maybe that 319 wire. Yeah, 319 wire has to be the play.
Yeah, just set that up. 319 indeed. Kind of overthinking it a little bit, I feel, as he goes 1. I don't like, we do see
And
more.
open out,
look,
it's okay.
look at Jesslyn. Jesslyn's like, okay, I guess I wouldn't do that, but to each their own.
Now this situation in this format, you're going bull for trip 13 there, and that is what she was trying to do there. Can leave yourself pretty at double 12.
That's forcing pressure on Mike here. Mike's got to hit this 34. 2 17s to put one on the board.
Taking his time. Good marker there for him.
On the board is Mike.
And finally, he did lose 2 straight to Jesselyn there, so getting that leg on the board has to help kind of get that monkey off your back a little bit and make you feel a little bit better, saying, all right, come on, I still got it. I'm here for a reason. As he's 1 game away from winning this, Jesselyn 2 games away, and she knows that this is going to be a good start for her and needed with Mike a little bit more relaxed.
It was a steal, a break of throw there for Mike, by the way, as Jesselyn did get the start in that last one, so.
Oh, there we go for Mike. Find the bull in the first. And on the last there. So yeah, he, like I said, getting that first leg there after losing 2 really will help him relax and kind of come back into his form. Kind of see a big breath from her. She thought it was going to connect and it didn't quite get there, touching that wire. Now giving Mike the real keys to the car here to drive away with this if he wants. And that's a great first start to it. From 128, anything in that bull region is going to be fine. 3's not going to be the best one out of the fallouts, but again, anything over there, just bring that score down and apply more pressure is important.
He set himself up 1-2-5 for the win here. So Jesselyn's just got to add pressure, find a bull.
Needs one.
And can't find it. Still a hat trick lead.
We've seen her hit a hat trick.
We have seen her hit a hat, but advantage to Mike to win the title.
He can't go bull, so he's going to have to switch after his first. But first start, you're still going to start that bull. Just try to get as much ground covered as possible. Finds the bull, switching downstairs. 15 now for trip 20. Oh, and he's just 1 whole low.
And he goes, oh no. Jesselyn, you feel she's got to find this here.
Yeah, I don't know if she's going to get any darts left in this match if she doesn't take this right now. I'm going to have to agree with you there, Mr. Thrill. Oh my.
Oh, I missed it. I missed it.
She's 1 hole out. That was a great attempt. You can see the big laugh, the big smile. She points right up. She says, I almost got you.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And of course, I pulled the wrong board up. 2 20s needed for Mike to win the title. And he hits. Oh no.
Oh no.
He
now
hits a
Jesselyn
triple.
has a chance. She set herself up on a chance here.
Okay, here we go. Jesselyn to make this 1-1 and force a decider.
She has to calm down the adrenaline dump. You can see deep breaths, big size. Oh, 29's messy. She needs 2 singles now.
Okay, not the ideal leave, but she can hit this.
Double 13 to save it and bring it to a tiebreaker for the finals.
And well
doesn't connect.
outside. Yeah, that's difficult here as we'll take a look. And Mike, as he steps in, needing 40.
He's going to take his time, not going to do the same mistake twice. Goes high on it, just working his way in. Big single. And he finds it.
He does. Big win for Mike. As you'll see Jesselyn step right on up, grabs her barrel and says, congrats to you, sir. Division 17 champion right there. Mike Puttister, congrats to him.
Yeah, congrats to him as he did come alive there in that final dip. But Jesselyn, let's just say it as it is. Jesselyn had a great run. She put on some exciting moments, and she should be proud of her performance. And guess what? She won a trophy. She's getting the trophy.
Made a good run indeed. But hey, that's going to do it for our morning session as we're kind of, the hall's vacant, which is scary to think when it's 3 o'clock. I mean, wow. So David asking how many divisions are there? There's 25 divisions today. Those lower levels have 128 in each bracket. So difficult to make it through this 128 bracket here if you're Jesselyn and or Mike. So congrats to them. Congrats to Missy Matthews on the 3rd place finish. But we are not done with the action today, folks. We got our upper divisions coming your way here. They start at 4 p.m. We'll be live at 5. We'll let them kind of get a round or 2 under their belt before we go. You can see a big hug there, and you can see what it means to Mike. Great stuff indeed. Congrats to them once again. Will Stuart, Nick Dichiria, We'll see you at 5.
Yeah. Don't go far, folks. We'll be back soon enough.
Yep, hit that notification so you don't miss the action.